You met Marcus at a bus stop on a rainy Wednesday. His umbrella was broken. He offered you half anyway. That was the beginning. Your first date was a walk in the park. He bought 2 coffees from a cart. You noticed him count the change carefully. You said nothing. He was honest early. "I'm rebuilding right now," he told you. "Lost my job 8 months ago, but I have a plan." You believed him. Emma said be careful. "Broke men make promises," she warned. You told her he wasn't just broke. He was building. She gave you that look. Sarah pulled up a spreadsheet, actual spreadsheet. "What are his assets, his timeline, his industry?" You laughed. You couldn't help it. Very Sarah. You paid for dinners sometimes. He never pretended not to notice. He always said thank you directly. No embarrassment. No ego, just honesty. He fixed your leaking faucet at midnight without being asked. Cooked breakfast after. Left before you woke up. Note on the counter. You kept it. 3 months in, Emma met him properly. You watched her trying to find the red flags. She left quieter than she arrived. That meant something. His interview went well. He called you immediately after, voice tight with hope. You sat on your kitchen floor listening. Your whole chest felt full. He got the job, entry level, not what he had before. He took it anyway without complaining. You respected that more than you expected to. Things were still tight. He was careful with every dollar. You started noticing how little he spent on himself while making sure you never felt the gap. He met your mother on a Sunday. She asked him hard questions directly. He answered every single one without flinching. She called you that night. Keep him. You got a promotion the same week. Significant raise. You told him over dinner. He stood up from his chair and hugged you for a long time. He didn't shrink. He celebrated you loudly, genuinely, with zero hesitation. That moment told you something about his character that months hadn't fully shown yet. A year in, he surprised you. Not with money, with a handwritten plan. Where he was headed, what he wanted to build with you. The document had a timeline, a savings goal, a business idea he had been quietly developing for months. It was serious, thoughtful, and it included you. Emma called it romantic. Sarah called it a green flag. Your mother said that's a man who thinks forward. You read it 3 more times that night. He hit his savings goals 6 months early. Told you at dinner with no fanfare. Just slid a bank screenshot across the table. Smiled. Kept eating. He asked you to move in. You said yes before he finished the sentence. Emma screamed. Sarah made a checklist. Your mother cried. You just felt ready. Living together revealed him fully. Disciplined. Consistent. Up early. Slept with purpose. Never wasted a Sunday. Never wasted a dollar. Never wasted a moment with you. His business launched quietly on a Tuesday. No big announcement. Just a website, a logo, and 1 client. He called you on your lunch break. Voice steady. The first real client payment came in on a Friday afternoon. He transferred half immediately into savings. You watched him do it. You felt something shift permanently. Emma started asking for his advice. About her finances, her future, you noticed. He gave it freely and without condescension. Emma texted you later. Okay, I get it now. His income was climbing. Slowly, steadily. The way things climb when someone builds them properly. You watched it happen from the inside. That view was something rare. He bought you something small for your birthday. Thoughtful, not expensive. The card said more than the gift. You kept both. You always kept both. His mother visited. She pulled you aside in the kitchen and said, "Thank you for not leaving when it was hard." You didn't know what to say. You realized later what she meant. Other women had, during harder seasons than this one. He had never told you that. He wasn't the type to use it. He proposed on an ordinary Tuesday evening. Home-cooked dinner, no big production, ring modest and real. He said, "I wanted to ask you when I was sure I'm sure." You said yes. Obviously you said yes. But later you thought about how different that moment felt from every proposal story you had ever heard. Quieter, more certain. Emma cried at your engagement party. Told you later she had doubted him at the beginning. "I was wrong," she said clearly. "I want you to know I know that." Sarah gave a toast. Data-driven, historically referenced. Somehow also the most emotional thing in the room. You laughed until your eyes watered. That was Sarah at her best. The wedding was simple. Beautiful because of the people, not the budget. His vows were 3 sentences. Each one landed like something he had been thinking about for years. His business crossed 6 figures in its 2nd year. He called you first. Before his mother, before his partner, before anyone. You were always the first call. Always. People who knew him before called you lucky. You smiled politely. But you thought about the bus stop, the broken umbrella, the counted change. Luck had nothing to do with it. You had chosen someone in process. Not someone arrived. That was the actual decision. Everyone wants the finished version. You had wanted the builder. Emma started dating differently after watching you too. Slower, more patient, more interested in character than circumstance. You never said I told you so. You didn't need to. Some nights you thought about the version of yourself that had almost walked away early. 3 months in, when it was still uncertain, when Emma was still worried. You were grateful you hadn't. Not because it had worked out financially. Because you had watched someone build themselves with integrity and you had been close enough to see all of it. He still left notes sometimes. On the counter, on your pillow. Nothing poetic, just have a good day or I'm proud of you or sometimes just your name. That was enough. Some people fall in love with someone. You fell in love with someone's character. The money came later. The character had been there from the broken umbrella at the beginning.